This podcast is for pure entertainment. Our thoughts and views, man, they're not to be taken serious. If we hurt your feelings, then maybe you should stop being so soft. We don't want no smoke with anyone for voicing our opinions, bro. Please, 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 please. We are all pussy. All of us. Welcome to the Iceberg Lounge. I hope you enjoy this just as much as we did making it. You did.
Having people in middle school, I wasn't that bad.
Nigga, you in the...
I was in
but
El
you was
Rio.
in Ventura, though.
I was in El Rio.
Getting stabbed that's in middle school?
People, yeah, that's what they were doing in El Rio.
Nigga, not in middle school,
Sounds
bruh.
stressful to go through in middle school.
Yeah, well, I mean...
In El Rio, apparently. Shit.
Well, they had all the foods over there, man.
Is Down House Foods over there?
Yeah, it was all the foods, yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, so when you came from Foodville to Ventura side just for school, like... Because you went to school in Ventura, too.
Nah, I ain't from Ventura. I never been in
So you
Ventura.
finished all your shit in Nevada?
Yeah, I was in Reno for...
and I know you didn't go to college. That's why I was
8th grade,
like,
I told you, like, my pops, he found some girl on MySpace. He started flying out, like, once a week to Reno.
Pops.
And then in the summer, I was going to summer weights. I was about to ball out at Real Mesa. And then he's like, nah, we heading out. We're moving. I said, what?
So you was a baller in Mesa?
In Mesa?
Like you was
No,
balling?
I was on the squad. I was ready to go to summer weights and shit. I was about to go ball at Real Mesa, but it didn't work out.
You regret anything? I mean, not even regret per se, more so like...
Nah, I would have never made it. My body size, I wouldn't have made it in football. There was people way better than me.
No, I mean, nigga, it's day one, so you know you're not the best.
That's why I found rap, though. That's how I started rapping, is moving. So, I mean, it all worked out, so...
No
so
cap.
now do you like moving around a lot or you like being in one place?
Nah, I'm really like secure at my pad. This is my childhood home in a way. This is my grandma's house. I live at home.
Oh, that's
still,
certified.
So.
That's certified. Yeah.
I'm so comfortable there, bro. I probably will never leave. I'll probably end up taking the house. You know,
facts.
My grandfather passes away or whatever. So
like when my grandma lived
I love
too,
my house, my neighborhood. That's like that childhood home. That was like the safe spot type deal.
No facts.
Yeah.
Especially me in like Palmdale, Lancaster, coming to the valley.
Oh, actually, because my childhood was crazy, bro. But in Rosamond, I lived in Rosamond for a long time too.
Yeah.
And, are you familiar? Rosamond, it's like Lancaster. Right there.
What part of this, like Rose? Is it before Victorville or like after Apple or before Apple Valley or?
It's like neighboring Lancaster.
Baby, he don't know that.
I'm in the slums of that shit. Slums of Lancaster, slums of Palm. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit past.
It's past Lancaster.
It's like Camarillo, Oxnard, I think. Yeah, because we used to go drive to Lancaster to with my stepbrothers at the time. Like we used to go to their grandma's house and shit. It was right there.
Nah,
Rosamond Elementary. I went there for a little bit.
Okay. So that kind of brought you a little vibe on the up and up.
Yeah, and that's why I said I was a badass kid. I lit the whole desert on fire in Rosamond. That's why we had to move houses.
Bro, nigga,
I lit a firecracker in the
talk about
you
fires.
know how dry it is over there, bro.
Nigga, desert land.
Our backyard was a desert.
On acre. Mine was too.
Bro. And I lit a fire. My stepbrother was like, go light a fire, bro. Or like, go light this firework.
And that's why I'm glad when I lived
he
where I
peer
was.
pressured me, and I just lit the whole desert on fire. It was on the news. It was bad.
My white friends is different than your white friends, because my niggas was like, yeah, jump on this fucking 150 dirt bike.
No, he was black. No, he was black.
Oh, see, you was kicking with the wrong niggas. I'm going to tell you that right damn now. Like, what?
Yeah.
Nah, because, nigga, coming up on some Lancaster shit, like, I thought I was in fucking motocross, nigga. Everywhere
Me too.
I go,
we used to go dirt biking in the backyard.
Bro he lived
That's
on a cul-de-sac house, and his backyard was a desert.
Right.
Mind you, the whole fucking desert. And it was
here.
like,
that was my backyard.
And this nigga had made like a little,
exactly. We made jumps
runway,
and shit.
Made jumps, dirt,
bro.
burnouts.
We neighbors.
Nigga, if I show you the Ave, you be like, I'm not far off, but maybe you've never been there because we was deep in the desert.
There's only one spot right there that had the track. That was my backyard.
No.
There's a little alley, and then
it's a neighborhood. Like
it was a neighborhood, but behind in the back it was the wooden fences.
And it's a cul-de-sac?
It was a cul-de-sac. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk later. But yeah,
we'll talk later.
This cul-de-sac, it was a small cul-de-sac.
What y'all niggas ain't realize? What the fuck? My shit's head off. But you're
Man,
not
you was in
realizing.
Palmdale?
Yes, that's what y'all niggas ain't realizing is Palmdale and Lancaster is all the same shit.
Yeah,
We
So
probably
every hill, there's a hill in his backyard, your backyard.
It's the same shit.
There's a hill in my
I was
backyard.
dummy
There's
flat, though.
jumpies
It was
everywhere.
flat.
Y'all niggas wasn't close. Y'all was like 30 miles from each other.
I'm on Avenue J. He on Avenue fucking Q, nigga.
type shit. Imagine though, by a long shot. Imagine we were neighbors.
Right.
That
That'd
would
be
be
nuts.
the wildest story, bro.
That'd be the fucking crazy,
That'd be
bro.
fucking crazy.
All right,
I
I
knew
can,
a
I can show right now
World.
where you buy double D's.
Ooh. You don't know that, no.
No,
See?
I never left the crib.
So,
bro.
question.
I didn't
That's
really
the thing.
go
That's
too
another
many
thing.
places,
People call
but-
it double Z's, and some people just call it doubles.
It's called doubles.
That's what we called it. You said doubles. That's why I was like, you know what I mean?
Because some niggas call it doubles.
I call it
It's-
doubles.
It's just doubles.
Just doubles.
It's doubles.
But yeah, we was nigga right off the ass.
I don't know. Maybe I have to
left,
like jog my
right.
memory because I've been so many places.
Because it
but-
was doubles, the Popeyes, the fucking other little joint. Then there was a Rite
I know on the
Aid.
corner was Rosamond Elementary. So
Nah, I was by.
you were.
I don't even remember the elementary school I went to. Like we
I'm
was.
telling you, niggas wasn't close. So
Yeah.
anyway,
In spirit.
he was
Because
in
I'll tell you,
Rosemont.
I
nigga.
was off of King Trees. You know where that is at? King Trees?
He was by Chumash, nigga. You ever been to Chumash?
Not as a kid.
All right, nigga. You ain't never been to Rosemont, then, nigga.
But I.
Chumash. No, Chumash is north.
Yeah, nah.
Not Chumash. What's the casino by y'all? There's a casino in Rosemont.
I was 7 when I lived there.
There's a casino in Rosemont, not
Okay.
Chumash.
There's a casino near Palmdale Lancaster?
There's a casino in Rosemont.
You don't remember
I
a big? Hey, you don't
mean-
remember a big ass fire? Like it lit the whole like half the Mojave in like
Bro,
06?
Again, I was riding dirt bikes, robbing stores, like shit like that.
Oh, like we were on the news. We had to move.
I didn't even have a TV like that.
Okay, chill.
No facts.
Okay.
All right.
He's not capping.
I know. But this is
Anywho,
the
let's tell
struggle.
your tragic fucking childhood stories.
My childhood was worse.
Yeah, I
Fuck
worse.
that.
I know y'all niggas
Did you
doing
have to buy
Deadpool
rob them
and
with
shit.
cheeseburgers? No.
So anyway, this the Iceberg Lounge.
Big Bird.
I go by the name Uno. I am your gracious, humble, cocky host. As always, to my right, got my dog, the zombie in this bitch, Phyllis Driller in this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Um,
To her,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
his
yeah, my
right,
dog.
got the beautiful Taylor in this motherfucker. To her right, got Hood Tiger Woods in this motherfucker. Big Glass. We got a special guest today. Very, very, very special
Yes,
guest.
sir.
9-5.
Album just
That's
dropped. Super talented artist. One of literally my brother. Somebody that I grew super close with. Someone that when it comes down to this music shit, we always have conversations. Always are just picking each other's brains as far as what's the next venture, what's the next thing to do. And so I'm very proud of what he's doing and how he's moving. And the album is going crazy, man. So
Yes, sir.
without further ado, the tiger in this motherfucker, big OG
gangster.
David
Man.
James in this bitch, man.
Turn me up, gang.
You already know, brother. You already know, ganger.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you coming, man. You know, last episode you came in, you know, it was a little hot. So this time we're going to make it all about you. You know what I mean? So we're going to start off with it. Where you from, my brother?
I'm originally from Oxnard, by way of Reno. So I spent majority of high school and kind of my younger adult years in Reno, and now I'm back home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of moved around a lot, but pretty much Oxnard. I was born in Oxnard, so.
What was the reason for you moving from Reno to here?
From Reno back home.
Yeah, or home to Reno and then Reno back home.
Right. Yeah. I was just telling bro early before we started the pod, man. My dad, I was out here in El Rio. I went to middle school right here at Rio Vista, and then Pops just started flying out like once every week,
Shout out to
couple
Pops.
weeks.
Was he on some bachelor shit or what?
I don't know what he was doing. He was on MySpace. This is when MySpace was hot.
He
bro.
a
yeah,
thug for that
MySpace will
then.
get you deep in it.
He was always on shit, bro. I got
Shout out
some
to Pops,
stories.
though.
I don't want to put Pops on blast, but I got some
He
funny
lit.
stories. He
We're
was-
going to talk about it. We can
fuck
save
with
it for a
Pops.
he
little
was
bit. We're going
living.
to talk about it.
He was living. But yeah, he
Yeah.
just started going, taking trips, whatnot. I'd be like, damn, Pop's gone this weekend again. What's going on? I didn't really know. I didn't pay attention. I didn't care. But come to
Kids.
find out, he was on MySpace, like going to kick it with some a girl out there. That's my little brother and sister's mom now. But
Hey.
yeah, he just said in the summer I was kind of geared up and signed up for Real Mesa, and then he's like, "Now we're gonna move." I was stoked about it. I was like, "Damn, we finally get to go get our own spot and whatnot." But
Little do you know.
little did I know, that was a hell of a ride, brother.
Yeah, shut up.
But yeah, he just he picked us up or picked me up one day from school. Was like, "Hey man, we're gonna head out,"
Question.
and we left within a couple weeks. You know.
So when you pulled up to Reno first time
Happened
type
fast.
shit, what'd you feel? You was like, well, I'm here now?
Well, I'm thinking like, damn, I get to have a mom. Because at that time, I was lacking. Like, my mom wasn't in my life for a long time. Pretty much my whole life, she's been absent. So I was like, oh, I was stoked to get a family vibe going, you know?
How old were you?
I'm 27.
No, how old
At the time.
At the time, I was in eighth grade.
Okay.
12, 13.
Like, 13, 14.
Something.
Yeah, so I was stoked, man. Like, oh, my pops got a girl. Like, this is gonna be dope, family shit. But we when we got over there, we were in Section 8 in the worst apartments in Reno, the worst neighborhood next to the worst high school, like the trap for real.
That's how I got
Boulder
to
Creek,
Palmdale.
the Boulder Creek apartments, and it was a different vibe. And she had her mom living there with her too. Basically Section 8 shit, you know, like everybody
Well, so they was already comfortable in that
crowded in,
shit.
you know, one little apartment. And the school, Hug High School, that's my alumni, like Thug High School, like it's in the trap. So that's when everything changed for me.
You
'cause
learned
I
some
wasn't
shit on
really-
the way there,
I wasn't
in the
really
midst.
used to that type of energy, but I was still stoked. But you know, it kind of went bad in a sense. Like things didn't fall in line, and that's what led me to eventually get back over here.
Oh yeah, we're
Do
gonna
my
talk
own
back
thing.
about. We're
Yeah.
gonna circle back on that. What are your inspirations as an artist, man? What are your inspirations? You can answer it as in who
Yeah.
or what. Like what inspires you to be an artist, or you can answer it in who inspires you to be an artist.
Yeah, music. When I found music, one of my best friends, when I first moved to Reno, he kind of took me under his wing and kind of showed me hip hop, and that's when Drake and Kendrick were kind of just starting out. So Good Kid, Mad City had just dropped. Take Care had just dropped, and I was like singing rap. I didn't have a huge rap background growing up. So this new realm, this new like city, it kind of showed me a new like light on hip hop.
Question then, real quick,
Yeah.
because you was with the nigga school, mind you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you heard hip hop.
There was like
You
a lot
heard
of
rap.
a lot of
before.
Samoans, Tongan blacks.
Oh,
There was
Samoan
just
blacks
very
is
little
different.
whites, but there was a few whites, but they were the ones that were sprinting to the lunch line and shit. You know, the anime
Yeah, that
weird,
ain't- yeah,
weird.
nah.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I was the only it was me and a couple other people, but yeah, he
Like-
got me inspired. He got me inspired because he was a rapper. I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know music was possible. I thought you had to be like rich to get into a studio. So it
Oh
took,
yeah.
it took some time, but really that Take Care album was fire to me. Like that was my freshman year.
Opened your eyes up a little bit.
Yeah, it was dope. I never heard shit like that. Like I didn't know about Ja Rule. Like, you know, the older, I didn't know
The early
too much
2000s, like the
much
Shanties,
about
the
that.
Nellies and shit.
So that was like my shit. I was like, oh damn, Uptown by Drake. I don't know if y'all familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bun B,
It's
nigga?
okay.
Come on.
Yeah, bro.
Come on.
So that's when I really just started leaning into hip hop, kind of doing my homework and checking it out, and started rapping. So that's when I never thought it was possible to actually be a rapper at the time. Cause mind you, I was just a little kid.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
just hear
have no
music, you're
influences
like-
around me. But meeting these people, it just inspired me, and seeing them do their little movement in the city, it kind of inspired me to get in my bag and try it. But it didn't ultimately start happening until I damn near graduated high school. It was just me writing and rapping, and I had a couple rap battles at school, and
What was you
we
spending
got
on
to
the
show
regular,
the clip
though?
too. That's a fire clip. I still have it on my Instagram. Just rap battling at school, like little shit, you know. But it eventually panned out into. I have some funny stories, man, that we could talk about in a minute. But
You was rapping niggas at your school type
yeah,
shit?
like
I
just
had
battling.
there was a cipher moment in our school, and there was
Yeah.
it was a kid of a rapper who was in the cipher all the time,
Right.
And everyone bigged up to him, and I was like, that nigga mid, bro. I got
Yeah.
my nigga right here,
Type shit.
and he did that, and it wasn't until the nigga was like, yeah, no, I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Your dad's a rapper, and you suck. And it was like, oh, you know, I mean, that respect level. But like I was gonna say just in elementary, like you wasn't bumping no like early 2000, no Ja, no Nelly.
Nah, you know what? I don't try
'Cause
to
Afro Man
front.
put me
I
on, I ain't
I
gonna lie.
was because my cousin Katie in Arizona, shout out Katie. Like, yeah, it was, and my older brother too. He's all into that. Like, I was always around it, but my dad's heavy on punk rock music, and my uncle's a guitar player. So it was all classic and
Limp Bizkit and shit.
a lot of punk. I didn't
Linkin
really
Park?
have too much influence, but I loved music at a young age. I used to play guitar, and I was trying to be a part of the church band when I was real young. Like, I was
Damn.
about it.
Oh, you was with it.
Yeah, I love singing. I can't really sing, but I love to sing, and I
So
love music. And
What instrument are you going to if you had a band tryout right now?
I could play. I mean, guitar. I guess I'm not a great guitar player, but if I took a few
Like
weeks, I could
it's
play
amateur night on the
Yeah.
band tryout. And you
Nigga
could
just
choose
said a guitar, nigga.
guitar.
guitars this because everyone go to drums and be like, yeah, I can make beats and
All right, yeah, that's a.
So you were like writing, and then when was
Yeah.
your first time in a studio? Like, did that change your life or like perspective?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was super
Yeah.
dope. Like, I had the rap battle my senior year, with he's a good dude, man. His name was Mike. And I don't know, they kind of like gassed it up at the school, and I was real nervous, whatever.
Yeah.
But I had always been writing, and I love bars. That's when I started getting into watching battle rappers, and I was kind of
King of the
into
Hill.
punchlines. And yeah, so we had this little battle, whatever, kind of boosted my confidence because I did well. And then my buddy Carlos, one of my best friends to this day, he was like, let's kind of make it happen. He kind of took a manager role before. We didn't call it a manager, but that's what he did. He wasn't a rapper, but he's like, we got to make this
we gonna
happen.
push your shit.
So we searched and searched and searched, and finally we found this guy. His name's Al Smallmount. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Evelyn Mount. She's I don't know what she does,
Is
but
Reno
she's
shit,
huge
or-
in the yeah, I guess. I don't know. I have to do my research on it, but she has a library named after her. And I
Evelyn
think a
Smount?
school or a library and a rec center or something like that. She has a rec center named after her. So she's some, but this guy, Al Smallmount, and he's on Facebook, saying he's doing sessions. I'm like looking up to this guy like God, like, damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
And I think he charged us like, and mind you, this is 10 years ago, he charged us like $50 an hour.
That's
But
a
I
deal.
was all about it, but it's really not. Let me get to it. We get to his house, bruh, and you could tell he's like in a little small apartment. He just he's like, yeah, what's going on? We chop it up. Me and Los are there, and then we go into this closet. He opens his closet. It's still got his clothes in there.
With the booth.
And there's just this little mic with like a little pop filter on it. And he's got this computer. And I'm like, all right, bet.
Hey, no cow.
I'm nervous at the time, but we got in there. We did 3 songs, paid him low-key a bunch of money for that quality. And then it was terrible. They were terrible songs. Like the shit I was saying was,
I mean, your first raps type shit.
yeah, and the mix was so bad. I kind of left there like depleted, bro. Like, damn.
I'm never doing
Like,
this
this
shit
nigga
again.
played me type shit.
But shout out to Carlos again. He said, "Fuck that.
Double down.
You were barring out in this song.
Let's
put that.
go."
We're gonna put that bitch on SoundCloud."
Hell yeah.
So he put that bitch on SoundCloud, and there was support. Mind you, I had just done that little rap battle, so I mean, guess people kind
Niggas
of
know your name.
knew that I was like
Good timing.
rapping. Yeah, it kind of worked out.
Oh, that new OG, bro. Like,
And that song's still on SoundCloud. It's called West Side featuring Dex. Go check that
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh,
SoundCloud,
Well,
bro.
speaking of timing, you've been away from releasing music, new music for like about a year. You released a couple singles in the beginning of the year, but nothing
Yeah.
like really crucial. I know your catalog, so I know those been in the tuck.
Yeah, older records.
Talk to us about deciding to take a break, and then what did you learn in that break that you took?
Oh man, it was an emotional time for me because I just didn't feel like I was financially stable enough to commit myself and put out the best quality content that I could. I was still working and doing stuff, but really my goal was to make more money. That was really my goal. I need to make more money in order to.
And that's a personal thing too, because everyone feels that too. Like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
And you
couldn't
feel
get
antsy,
by.
like-
I was kind of scraping, making like 23, 24 bucks an hour, and I was like, man,
not enough.
I have more potential than that. And if I keep trying to scrape by and spending your whole check on a music video that's gonna get a couple hundred views, it's
You
just
scrape it for well.
I just didn't feel like I was gelling, like shit wasn't connecting. So I really told myself, just stop with the music and focus on getting the bag, like get the bag right, get your mind right, and
So you could drop what you want.
so you can be
No
the
worries.
artist that you're capable of doing. You're capable of being. You see a vision, but you can't execute it making the money I was making. So really, it came down to money and my mental health too. Like I just lost my grandma. She was pretty much my mom. So, I fell into drugs, alcohol, and just kind of abusing shit. No control. Like I needed to just slow the fuck down, man. So I did that, and God bless. Like my grandma, as my angel, man. She dropped me a job that from an old buddy of mine that I had worked with at a prior job. He's an old rapper too from Oxnard. His name's Astro. His name's AJ, man. He hooked me up with a position on the bass, and I'm pushing really good money right now, and my mind's clear. So I felt like everything worked out exactly how I wanted it to, and this is the result of that. Me dropping towards the end of the year and just getting back on my shit, because you can't be you can't 50-50 music. Like if you want to do it, you got to just be all money in type shit. So
You feel like you got the money to drop
I
what
have
you need
I have
to
the
do.
bread. I'm financially super stable right now.
It's the
Things are
mental too,
going
yeah.
good at home.
Your
I'm
mental's gonna be
mentally
better. Yeah.
I cut out all the bullshit, bro. I was drinking every day, man. I was having it was
I think you got a good start of 2025, my brother.
yeah, for sure. Like I'm ahead of the curve. Now I'm starting to cut weight a little bit, bro. I'm just trying to get physically healthy, mentally right, and
like that.
Now I can give it my best shot, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to prep. When preparation meets opportunity, you'll see success. But I wasn't ready before. It was just throwing out shit, no direction. And shout out to Uno, man, for helping me with that direction. And,
Gee, what?
yeah,
He done Phil Jackson this type
because
shit.
I mean,
like,
he's told me multiple times, like you just throwing like.
he'll tell
there's
you your
no
bullshit.
direction. There's no
He'll tell you.
rollout. There's nothing. You're just putting shit out. And yeah, I just had to lock in, bro. Get this money right. Get out of debt a little bit. I know credit card debt and all that shit can be a bitch,
You need to
man,
just make
for
your
anyone.
mental
So
space.
Yeah.
Because when you got less worries,
you feel so
you're more creative.
Yeah, you
like,
feel so tied up. Sometimes when you're doing music, you feel so you get tied up because every check, like, damn, that's gone now.
There's
Yeah,
an assignment for every
it's
little move
everything.
you
And
do.
it's like, bro, you're not growing at all. You're
Sometimes
just
you need a creative
Yeah.
freestyle. Like, this is unexpected. Let's try something.
right. Yeah. So I definitely had to just slow down, get the money.
I would say in this process, you've been, getting on a upward path.
Right.
Is there anything that's kind of like sparked your interest or sparked like, I think I may want to try something, or I should, you know what I'm saying? Like anything new you want to take ahead for that?
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of dope stuff
Other
in the
than
future.
music, obviously. Like,
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dope stuff. I'm just able to be the creative that I know I'm capable of being, if that makes sense.
oh, yeah.
Like before, there's always restrictions. Like, fuck, man, we got rent this week.
My money.
You might have to do. It all comes down to money and mental health. When you're drinking a lot, when you're partying a lot, there's no substance, no
But
pun intended, but it just
Because when you
you're
lock
just
in,
doing shit and
Surface level.
you're hungover a lot. Like you're not dialed
literally.
into
Did you just
anything.
have like a bad, like what made that switch? Like obviously you
Right.
have like a bad hangover, like a
Little
like,
things
what
like
clarity
that.
moment where you're like, all right,
your art.
Yeah. It's just I come from a background of drinkers, man. My
Yeah.
family, so sometimes you get lost, man. Like sometimes it's a lonely road, man. Sometimes you just fall off a little bit. You get stuck, and it's hard to dig yourself out of it if you don't
Yeah.
do it. if you don't actually lock in like what I did and just
Because sometimes people can
look
get,
in the mirror like, man, I'm this isn't good. Like today I'm having a little drink, but I have control. I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
gotta-
just wilding out, man, and that shit's not good for anyone. It gets hard, bro. It gets hard mentally, anxiety, like everything.
Shit's real.
That shit'll take a toll on you, especially when you're not making no money. You're not even making. You're not fulfilling yourself,
Being
bro.
financially stressed can really like
Bless.
crush us.
That's why drinking's so easy when you're financially stressed because it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm cool tonight. I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you wake up and it's like, damn, this shit is still a mess. Like,
It's ironic
Yeah.
though because there be the times where I'm most like I feel myself like I'm financially fit. I'm personally fit. Like I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Everything's on time. Everything. There's nothing due. Like in school, something's always due for class. In my personal adult life, like there was nothing due. Money's coming in. I'm
Right.
sitting here, and I feel like there should be something being done, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm
yeah, it didn't feel
by
my
me
heart.
relaxing.
Yeah.
There's a problem.
Yeah, this didn't
that's
feel
why I
my
gotta-
heart. Yeah, it was I didn't feel full, man. Like
I would
Did
say.
So-
any of that like pour in as inspiration for this album that you just
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
See, that's-
the whole time. Go ahead, Phil. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. No, I was saying, see, that's what it is. It's that type of shit.
The
It's
whole
just like-
time I was grinding, and he knows when I
Yeah.
got the position. Like
yeah.
you have to separate your music from your real life. Like that's just so. But the whole time, these last 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the months just kept going by, and I was just grinding.
Yeah.
Waiting, like anticipating a comeback. I knew it was coming. And shout out to my new engineer, Justin Mob 3 Millie, man.
She Millie.
Shout
He
out to
really
Millie,
changed.
Mixed by Millie, man.
He changed my whole perspective. He was about
Hey,
to
Millie.
quit. I was about to quit.
Wow.
I was ready to give up music,
And it takes that.
and I didn't want to, but I was like, man, I can't find an engineer. It's fucking super expensive to record with people.
Dude, as an artist,
Like I felt just trapped, bro. And when I linked up with him and I heard his sound, if you check out the album, man, it's a different
Yeah.
sound. It's quality. Like
oh, for sure.
he's really good at what he
I
does,
saw you
man.
on the tools going crazy. I was like, nigga, I know what time it is.
All his
And
mix
again-
is insane. I know I'm capable of that type of. I can. If you have a good engineer, I could make I know how to rap
Again, it's
and be an artist. I know how to make good music, but it was a struggle, bro, trying to afford it. And when I found him, that was it, bro. It was like, okay,
because if you find a studio or a workflow or
Yeah.
an engineer that can make your life, your job easier,
oh, absolutely,
I'm
yeah.
locked for it. Like, I mean, like, think about it. Like, he's an engineer. He has no clients. You're an artist that have no engineer. Like,
And that's for anything
that's
you
peanut
do,
butter and
like,
jelly, my nigga. Like,
for her, like for her, you anyone like, it's like you find that one weight trainer or that one coach.
Yeah.
put you in a whole
They
different
really
mode.
just
You
like
felt the gel.
like you knew you had talent as an athlete or whatever.
They let you
whatever
really
you do,
know.
and then they kind of help you and jail you to unlock your full potential.
Stop.
And it's just like anything, you know.
I'm saying,
And he was a big help to that. And
how'd you meet, bro? Like,
yeah, so I was super I was anti features and
you ain't
'cause
gang, nigga, I don't know you.
Cause yeah, that and I'm not doing shit at the moment. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't dropping. I didn't even feel confident in my own shit because, like I said, financially, like I just wasn't stable. Excuse me.
Yeah, and I put your mental toll on yourself. So
Right, I wasn't
for real.
stable. So when I got hit up for a feature, I was like, just kind of slow
Tippy
playing
toe.
it, you know. And my old engineer, I used to work with Red. Shout out Retro, man, super
Yeah.
dope, man. I think
yeah,
you guys
I
just
saw
had him
you've
on
done
here.
Some stuff with him.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. He's super talented. It's more lucrative for me to work with Millie right now, and we have a good rapport. Like things are going well. So I haven't worked with Retro, but we'll be back for sure soon. But yeah, Retro put me on to this guy. He was an engineer at his studio, Justin, and then he was hitting me up for a feature, and I was like I said, I was anti features, but you know, Retro kind of gave the okay.
he was
And
like,
I
nah,
was
trust.
I was like, you know what? All right, I'll do something with this kid. Like, let me fuck around. So he's under the impression that Mind Off is kind of like my studio because I'd been in there. Me and Philly done shit in there.
It looks a certain way.
right? But he's really not. I've worked with him multiple times, and I fuck with him heavy. But that's not like
That's just friendship.
just friendship, and So he books a session at Mindos. We do the song, and we end up. I'm like, after the session, I'm like, this is actually a dope song. Like, I actually like this. You kind of getting me into my rhythm,
Spice me up.
and I'm like, let's go drink, man. Let's go have a drink after this. Like, he's like,
Nigga, that's
sure,
history.
fuck
right
it.
there. That's history.
Yeah, so we go get in the car, and then he's like, man, I love how Mind Off mixed it, but and it's no disrespect to Mind Off, but he's like, I like how he mixed it, but man, I could do it better. Because he's drunk.
to
He's
artist,
drunk. He's getting
yeah.
confident.
Yeah.
Nigga, I spice it up.
And I'm like, you engineer? I'm like, you make.
Let me throw some Lowrys
I'm
on that
tripping
shit.
out, right?
Yo.
So we pulled up over. I'm like, fuck that. Let's go then.
Yeah.
So we pull up to his house, and I'm drunk, super drunk. So because I get let down all the time at studios. I don't know if y'all can relate.
I don't expect nothing. You
they
leave
do
me,
their
I mean?
own shit, so they understand. But going to
We
other
only work
people,
at the house.
sometimes it's bullshit because you expect something and you don't get the shit you were looking for. So I pull up and I'm not expecting shit. I'm like, he was just drunk talking. Like,
Yeah.
so he puts on a beat, bro. I lay something down, and then sure enough, I leave. I'm like, all right,
Same shit I
whatever.
expected.
And he sends this shit the next morning when I'm sober, and I listen to it. And I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Run that
You
back.
just did that in your bedroom, bro? Like, the mix was crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, this is, and
Show enough.
that just kind of sparked our whole relationship. We made Madness in a month, recent too. It was very recent that we made it. So
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
what's up?
Being someone who wears their emotion on their sleeves, how do you feel? How do you feel when you actually give the fans a new body of work?
It was such a, when you take a break, you're just itching the whole time, bro. So it was just like a roller coaster. I feel like everything I drop deserves a billion streams, bro. So it was definitely emotional, but it's kind of just the start. I had to jump back in at some point or another, and I feel like I waited the perfect amount of time. I put in the work. I made a really good body of work, even though I kept a few in the tuck. Whatever, you can't put out a 30-song album. Like, that's crazy.
You can, but you gotta be Chris Brown.
And,
I'll say ask Chris Brown, nigga, 22.
and I didn't listen to that either, and I love Chris Brown, but yeah, I just took my time, man. So I think this is just the start. This is like the warm up for me. Like, let's kind of show your full potential. Why I worked so hard over the last year. All that work I put in, that's what I'm gearing up for 2025, bro. I'm trying to show people what I'm capable of. That's why there's a rock joint on there. That's the whole point behind Madness. Like, Madness was supposed to be weird. You're gonna find a Drake joint where I'm kind of rapping my ass off. You're gonna find Caitlin Clark. It's got that Cash Cobain type beat. Like, you got
You
a
shot
rock
the music
song.
video for that one too, yeah.
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about all that. We're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
talk about that. We're gonna talk about
Hell
that.
yeah.
How
Nice
would
video.
you describe your music if someone has never heard it before? Like, if you had to describe it for somebody who was just like, okay, you rap, what does your music sound like?
That's where it gets difficult, because it's not that I haven't found my sound, because I have definitely found my sound, and you can relate it to Drake. You can relate it to Drake a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people give me that feedback, but it's just weird. Like, out of all the songs, I mean, I've had feedback from these type of people who kind of love that rock joint. I've had kind of my rave community of people who love that song, Hoo, that kind of,
That beat, that tempo.
beat, tempo. So I don't know. I'm just an artist, in and out. So if you follow my journey, it's gonna get weird. You're not gonna like some shit. Like, you're not gonna
Do you
like
have a favorite? Like,
certain songs. I don't have a distinct sound. Like, when you turn on a Mike Sherm song, it's gonna be, what it's.
Yeah.
But
you know what time it is.
me as an artist, I have so much different. I have so much different background with music that I don't know what you would call me, because one week I might be this, and one week I might be like so I can't really put a nail on it. I'm just an artist, and I like dope videos. I respect the craft. I respect visuals, and I'm trying to just be as versatile as I can. So
the word that I would describe that is unorthodox.
yeah, good word. Yeah.
So when someone just says, "What does your music sound like?" you would say,
And I'm gonna use
unorthodox.
that. Shout out to you, bro.
Working with you and then just listening to your music, you always talk about your family. Take us into a
Yes.
little deep dive about what does family mean to you.
Yeah, it's everything. I have a really tight knit family and a weird family. So my dad has 3 baby mamas. My mom has 3 baby daddies.
Shout out to Pop.
I have not one brother or sister from the same 2. So my mom and dad just had me.
Shit.
I'm the product of those 2,
You the real legend.
and the rest of them, it's just they're all. I mean, they're my. I never consider my brother.
You're
They're
the eclipse.
definitely my full blood sisters and brothers. But family's everything, and it's real tight knit. Like that's why I really respect. I respect my girl, man, because she got a real tight knit family, and it's a big family. So that she's kind of taught me about, and her family is becoming my family. So, you know, but for me, bro, it's just so random. It's random as hell, bro. But I love them so much because we're so tight.
Yeah,
It's small, bro.
that's real. I want to dive a little deeper into that, if that's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk to us about your relationship with your dad and how those challenges or difficulties growing up helped mold you who you are today. And then talk to us about how your relationship with your dad is now versus how it was when you were younger.
Yeah.
Do you want me, the
yeah.
first, you got the questions? You want me to start with the first half, re-answer the first one?
Yeah, that would help.
Talk to us about your relationship with your dad and how the challenges or difficulties growing up help mold you who you are today.
Yeah, that was everything. Like I said, it's real tight knit. My mom was absent. I was with her for a little bit when I was growing up. You know, she killed it. She was a great mother. She still is a great mother. But she went through her drama, and I lost her. She's still alive, but you know, she fell into drugs. She fell into, that lifestyle. So, I got dropped off at the Mission Bell Motel. I remember this when I was a little kid, bro. My mom was going through the ringer, and I got dropped off at the Mission Bell Motel one day, and she said, "You're going with your dad." I hadn't been with my dad. I was always used to my mom. I knew my dad, of course. We hung out. We had a relationship, but she kind of just dropped me off, and so she was going through her shit. I don't know exactly details, but my dad was like, "All right, you're coming with me." That's when I moved to the Timbers apartments in Oxnard. And
Timbers.
yeah, so my dad
job.
kind of took over reign, and he's a good person, dude. He was like, "Man, what the fuck?" She had full custody of me at that time. So he was like,
No facts.
man, at any time legally, like, she could just come back and take you. And he was telling me this when I was a little kid. I still remember. And he was like, "Fuck that. Like, she can't just come grab you.
We running shit.
If we're going to put you in school over here, if we're going to do this shit, we're going to do it the right way." So he went. I went through the whole court shit, the mediators. I went through the whole 9, bro. I mean, let's talk about it, bro. It was rough mentally for you, bro. Because all my other brothers and sisters, a few of them weren't even born yet. But it was such a weird time because I didn't know what to believe. But, that's how God works, man. Like, I went with my dad, and he did save me. And my dad was sober for 9 years during this process.
Oh.
And no alcohol, nothing.
Bad. I ain't know
So yeah, he was sober for 9 years, bro. And
Shout out Pop.
he did his shit, man. He got full custody of me. Messed up some paperwork. I got took to San Diego with my mom. I had to leave the court crying my ass off because I had felt comfortable. And this has a lot to do with my grandmother too, because she was always a safe spot. Whenever shit was fucking up with moms or
Grandma
whenever
Switzerland.
whenever shit was fucking up here and there, like, that was my safe spot. I would always go back with my grandma at the house that I live at now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did his thing. And eventually we ended up at my grandmother's house. So that was like my safe spot.
Certified.
And grandma was like a mom to me while my mom was, finding God and figuring out her life. And it was a big mess, man. It was terrible. Excuse me. But, he went to college. He got a degree in alcohol abuse counseling and addiction counseling. He's got a bachelor. He was a counselor. He worked at one of these homeless shelters out here in Ventura.
Yo, he making moves.
He was doing his shit, man, because he understands. He's an alcoholic.
Facts.
Yeah.
And fucking, sure enough, time passes, things are going well. Then we took off to Reno. He found drinking again when we got to Reno. I don't think the girl that he was with was really
Good.
She was good. I love her. She's a great person, but I don't think she was necessarily aware of.
What?
You could stop drinking. If you're an alcoholic, you're an alcoholic. Like, you could stop drinking for 50 years, and
Still
if you
jump
take
back.
if you take a drink, you're gonna jump right back in. So
Yeah.
that kind of happened, and it was a really tough financial situation on both ends. It takes two to tango, bro. And that kind of fell out. It fell out real bad. It crashed out. When he dived back in.
Now we move to the next step.
Yeah. And I even forgot the question. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Just kind of dove in. I'm
You're
sorry.
good.
You on the right
What was it?
path.
What was the
You're good.
question?
I'm gonna ask you the next one because you answered the first one.
Okay, cool.
So I think
Sorry,
you're going
guys.
to lead into the next
Sorry,
one,
guys.
which was talk to us about your relationship with your dad now versus
Okay,
when
there
you
we
were
go.
when you were younger.
Yeah, so when I was growing up, man, I always loved my dad because he was the only person in my life. I didn't have a lot. I had my uncle, my two uncles, his brothers, but it's a really tight-knit family. All I've known growing up is my dad. So, through hell and back, through the worst of the worst, through the good,
We rocking.
I always rock with my dad because he showed me loyalty like none other. He's always been there.
For well.
He's always been there. Good or bad, my dad has always been there,
Yeah.
bro. And growing up into adulthood, I was so pissed off for so long, man. Because drinking and shit, and he was homeless for a long time. We were homeless together. The motels, like just how my life kind of just got so fucked. And I knew it was because of drinking. But I have that same disease too. Like, I'm an alcoholic. I'm super in control. But like, certain people can relate. When you're an alcoholic, when you love to drink, not just love to drink, but when you're an alcoholic, it's a hereditary thing. Both sides of my family, addicts, like everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm really like I'm the truth right now. I'm the guy that I'm changing it,
Well, just to
which
touch
is
on
hard.
Because I come from that. Mom's alky, dad alky.
Yeah.
I be getting lit, but I know the difference. I know when you about to cause your life.
You gotta lock in.
You gotta
You
know.
gotta stay in control. You gotta
But no, I tip
get
my hat
those
to
yearly
that.
blood tests, man.
Tip the
You
hat
gotta
because,
take
bro,
care.
some don't know. They'll get lost in the sauce.
But yeah, best friend, man. Best friend to the death. My everything, bro. Just the realest. Taught me the streets. Taught me. That's a bad motherfucker, bro.
That's real nigga.
He is, man. Shout out to Pop. I
That's
fucks with
Pop's
Pop.
a
Real
bad
nigga.
motherfucker,
That's
bro.
That's my nigga, bro.
He's a bad motherfucker,
Nah,
bro.
no cap.
He
That's
done
my
taught
nigga.
me hell and back. He taught me everything I need to know. I didn't grow up a pansy, bro. I didn't grow up a pussy, bro. Like, I grew up. He showed me the ranks, and he showed me how it can get, and he showed me how you can fix it. I don't agree with a lot of shit. We butt heads all the time, but as I've grown into an adult, it's turned into a friendship more than
Yeah.
still my father, absolutely,
course, but-
now it's almost a brotherhood, like a father, brother, friend, and it's been
lit.
great. It's been ups and downs, but we got him back home, and now we're finally at a spot where we're gelling together, and we're helping each other. And he's been throwing a bunch of curveballs too, and I've learned from all of them. But our relationship now is awesome. But it was super rocky for a long time. But it was only rocky in the sense that, why you fucking up, bro? I want to be there. Like, I'm not gonna leave your side. You never left mine when I was
Yeah.
younger, but now I'm doing well. I'm good. I'm a young adult. You know, I'm trying to build a family type energy with my girl or whatever. So why you falling off? I'm not gonna let you slip, sort of thing. Like I got you. I got you regardless. I got money now. Like I'm doing my thing now. So I saved him, and he'll never admit it. He'll laugh at me and say, "Well, pussy, man, shut the fuck up." Like he'll laugh at me and give me shit about it. But I really did save him, you know, and we saved each other in a sense. That is my soul. We got the same name, bro. That's everything to me. I don't agree with a lot of shit he does.
Yeah.
I don't agree with a lot of his views, but it's the beauty. It's beauty in the chaos, man. Like
Yeah.
we got each other. I know I could leave $1 million and say I'll be back in 15 years. It'll be there. Like the loyalty's there. Like the loyalty between us as adults now, it's transpired in a really dope way, because it could have went south so many times, man. But we stuck through it. He stuck through it. I stuck through it, and now I'm happy with where the relationship's at, bro.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
Letter to My Father too, off Biggest Little Dreams. That's when things were exploding.
That's a
So
good
that
song.
song, it resonates with me so much, because that's when it was exploding, and I had nothing but a mic. Like I was trying to make music. So that song was bad, bro. Like I love you, man, so much. What fuck are we doing, bro?
That's spasm.
So yeah, but we doing a lot better now. We bullshit every day, man. He got the room next to me, so
Real.
Hey, Pops done lasted a couple
bless.
glass nights too. I tip my hat to that nigga.
Shout out to Pops, man.
absolutely, man. He got a good heart, bro. He's got a good heart. Things just didn't go in his direction, and I understand that, bro. I'll never turn on you for
Just tell him, keep that faith,
for
bro.
life happening, bro.
You
know?
speak a little bit about it throughout the little shit. You making me look bad because I'm asking you questions you kind of already answered, but you ain't
Sorry,
really
brother.
answered it. It's
I don't
okay.
do podcasts
It's,
too much.
it's
I'm
okay. It's
trying to-
okay. Just
trying
answer
to-
what I'm asking.
trying to learn.
That's it. Just answer what
You're
I'm
right.
asking.
I got
That's it. That's it. That's just a pod. That's it.
I get emotional.
Knowing your grandma, who you do consider your mom, passed away a few years back. I know how much that impacted you, how much that affected you. Kind of, we all kind of know now. Just how you talked
Yeah.
about her and how much she means to you.
Yeah.
Your biological mom came out a couple months ago. Talk to us about how that went, how spending time with both parents, and how you kind of got to do something that you haven't did since you was a kid.
Yeah, interesting, man. Yeah. What's the question?
Talk to us about how that was something that you didn't get to do since you were a kid, and just how that experience was.
How was it with moms?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
your
a trip.
moms
They've
and dads
always got
together.
along. They're funny.
Generations.
I'm seriously I'm seriously at this point. I think this last time we kicked it, I kind of figured out, oh, y'all just fucked and had me.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know those nights.
Okay. I
be like that.
y'all didn't like each other. You
Yeah.
kind of had to
Night
for
one
a
of them
minute,
ones.
Yeah.
but okay, y'all was just turning up a
A
little
Star
bit.
Lounge
Yeah,
evening.
it'd be like
Type
that.
shit.
Type shit.
In my whole life, you don't know the answers. Like when they don't talk about
As a
shit,
kid,
bro, it's
yeah.
like, man, I don't know. Like, were y'all locked
Grown
in?
folk business.
Because we lived in the same house for a while, and he's like, nah, I was with Danica the whole time. His other bitch, and I'm like, bro, you crazy, bro.
Pop's funny as hell.
He
And my
wild,
mom
son.
too,
nigga,
bro.
bro.
I got a funny ass story. He'll laugh at this when he hears it, man. When they were living in the same house. This when you had the telephone on the wall with the
Oh yeah.
Landline.
string. My dad's doing
Phone
laundry
phones.
all faded, dog. And he fucking doing laundry. He checking the pockets, and he finds 2 movie tickets.
Oh.
And I mean, they already, but he's like, "What's up, Carrie?" That's my mom's name, Carrie. "What's up, Carrie? What's up with you? You go to the movies?"
Don't worry about it.
And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, you did it? Why are there 2 movie tickets right here?" Right? Just being funny how Pops
Trolling,
is,
yeah.
bro. He's already with another girl, I'm sure. He's on his bullshit, bro. And my mom, days go by, and my mom's on the phone a couple days later after he mentioned that, and he walks in. He's like, who you on the phone with, right? And then my mom said nobody. She said, well, let me call back the number. And she's like, it was just Laura. It was her best friend at the time. And my sister's mom, by the way.
Yeah.
So like nobody. He's like, well, just call back. What's going on? Like you know how it gets.
Pop people.
And my mom ripped the fucking landline off the wall.
You ain't calling nobody, nigga.
Yeah, what you talking
Hey, type shit, bro. Can't make it up. She rips a landline off the wall, man. And
about? Shit.
later come to find out, my brother, Jacob Razzo, man, that was his dad that she was talking to.
That's crazy.
So
Like,
they were
we
on bullshit.
surprised.
As you get older, you start to figure out, like, okay, they were
Y'all was saying bullshit we
y'all
was
was on the
on.
That
bullshit
shit's
that,
wild,
that
though.
my generation's on. You just pretended like you weren't.
And we wonder where we learned it from. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah, but the question started with my grandma, right? Here we go again.
You're good. No, you answered it.
Hey, grandma know all the ultimate.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just take whatever you say as the answer.
Sweet.
You got the answer, Sway.
Thank you, brother.
Hey,
I got
Thank
you, brother.
If
I
y'all
got
don't
you.
get what that means, that shit is crazy. I'm gonna take
Hey,
whatever
this
you
nigga
say.
lived a whole nigga life, bro. Like, what you mean?
I mean,
I
I'm
got
gonna
some
take whatever
funny
you
stories,
say as the
man.
answer.
For sure.
no one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, you got it.
All right, boom. So,
Hey, gang.
They say gang.
nigga, talk about. I don't even know what the hell I didn't type. My dyslexic ass just typed this up. Talk about your song. Just Wanna Fly.
Oh, Just Wanna Fly.
Yeah.
Super dope, man. Like I said, another emotional time where I was at the point of no return because we used to live in weekly motels. Like, that was my thing. We lost the family. He lost the MySpace girl. He lost my little brother and sister. Like, they got disconnected in that process. And I'm still there for them. But it was a really tough time. So there's a couple of references in there to my little brother and sister. There's references to my mom, and like I'm kind of saying, like, I know you tried, things happen, life happens. Like, it was one of those songs. It was like an emotional, like it was straight poetry to me. Like, that was my way out, like, of speaking my truth and how I feel, because you guys all have your own lives, mom, brother, sister, everybody, yada yada, but this is how I see it. This is the position I'm in. So that's a really dope song, man. It's emotional to me, maybe not to everybody, but I'm just talking about Rosamond. I mentioned it. I mentioned losing her. I mentioned, my sister's disconnect with my father. Like, I mentioned all that type of stuff. And, like, I just want to fly. Like, I want to let go of all that because it's not my story. Yeah. It's my story, but it's not my story, like my adult shit. This is what I went through when I was younger, It was just kind of a statement, like, and hopefully someday I'm sure they listen, but hopefully it resonates different when they actually listen, or when it does, if and when it comes, like, you guys will say, okay, when I'm gone one day, bro, maybe
You'll
that
really
shit
see
might
it.
resonate a little more, like, okay, this is what he was feeling. Great song, bro. I love it. Not a big fan of the mix, but I'm an artist. So
Hey, you gotta just be happy with that
I
product,
be
son.
nitpicking, man. Yeah.
What do you feel are the biggest challenges as an artist? Like, what do you feel are some of the things you faced as an artist that you feel people would have been quit from some of the things you've experienced
Yeah.
in the artistry world, not in the life world?
This shit isn't cheap, homie. Hey, it's not
Facts.
cheap. If you want to be an artist, like,
Bring Amax.
I done ran through hell
Bring
and
your A-Mac.
hell and back, bro. Like, it's not easy putting yourself out there. I hate it. I hate putting
Vulnerability.
any of my close fam. I hate being vulnerable. Pause. But I hate that feeling. That was the hardest part for me. And if you ain't got the bread and you ain't got the drive or the vision, everything has to line up. She gets fucked. Whoa.
Question: how do you
Good
feel about
Sopranos.
trying and
Apologize.
Yeah,
Apologize.
it's one
But
of
yeah,
those.
man, it's
He asked you a question too, but
I mean, on the you obviously you don't like being vulnerable, but I say it's crying in public on the track. Like say you're at a concert
Right.
and you play that song Patience
Yeah.
and you start crying. You gonna stop the song or you gonna cry through the lyrics?
Boy,
Because some artists
you
will
better
let
not
them-
cry, bro.
They'll start
Like on
crying
stage.
and they'll just
Fuck
they'll
that
just
nigga
back
question,
up
bro.
and walk off and cry. And you
Don't even
feel
worry
right.
about it.
That's a wild
Don't
question.
even
I don't
I
know
mean,
how
that
to
just
answer
shows
that, but-
superstar to regular star. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
So bread was the answer. Was the answer to your? Was the answer
Realistically,
to the
yeah,
question?
bread. I mean,
All right,
financially,
bread.
people don't understand. Like, you have to have bread, bro. There's
Yeah.
no way that you can unlock your full
Yeah.
potential if you don't have the money to do it, man.
Can't go nowhere.
You need the drive. I already have the drive. You're an artist. You should have the drive.
Yeah, money's
but-
gonna open doors.
And the streets. If you're in the streets,
Money make a
fucking
bit
up, that'll
doing.
fuck you up too, bro.
that money make a bitch do?
But yeah, bread is
Okay.
the key, man. You got to get
Facts.
financially and mentally stable, man.
Let's talk about just before we
Talk
get
about
into
it.
the album. One last question. Let's talk about it. You as a businessman, before we jump into the album, I heard through the grapevine you may or may not be opening a new studio. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, that was the initial plan, man. Like I said, I made a super big connection with Justin, and we had aspirations
Big Millie.
to do something together, like with this studio. And it was, he still kept the name. That's my brother, man. But we really ultimately figured out that, you know, I paid my half for the first month, you know, kind of startup sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I think we both mutually agreed, bro, that this is his journey, man. This
That's
is
his like place of
I
business.
this
saw his
this
post.
is
It
you,
was
bro.
lit. Yeah.
Because there's nothing that I can bring to the table outside of aesthetic.
But what you want?
I'm
well,
not
no,
a-
I can record there, but
like I'm not
it's
an
my-
engineer, brother.
Exactly. It's
Like,
for you to make money or do whatever.
Like I'm glad I helped you start it up because I believe in you more than anything. But
yeah.
realistically, moving forward, me paying money to be a part of this studio, that would be kind of blocking his shine.
Yeah.
So we're, you know, I still get the best
You can do
rates.
whatever when
That's
you
still
go
my
there,
little
yeah.
brother, bro. That's still
That shit's fire.
We still work there all the time. That's where the whole
Let
madness
him know if
came
he
from.
needs investors.
But yeah, well, that's kind of what I was saying. Like I was gonna be that person, but when you have someone like Millie who is such a student to the game, bro, like he has everything he needs. So me being a part of the studio is only gonna bring drama of people texting me for sessions. I don't want to fucking talk to you about sessions. I don't care about getting a percentage off. I don't care. You do your thing. There's
Yeah,
no
it's for you to
reason
just
for
make
me
the
to
money,
just
yeah.
direct them
I'm
to the
not
page.
bringing nothing to the table. Maybe if I was like a
Nigga, your artist name is
an
bringing
engineer as
everything.
well, then I could work out of it too. But I'm not. So
So the rumor is not true.
yeah, so we agreed mutually. This was like a week ago too. This is good timing. We both agreed like he told me like, man, I need to learn how to start my own business and studio. I need to do it. And I said, bro, this is what's been on my mind too. There's no reason for me to be here. This is your time to shine. My time to shine is on, you know, all platforms. Like this, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm not an engineer, man. I give all the credit to you guys.
Like Millie could be an artist, a studio owner with an artist on
Yeah,
call.
there's no reason. And maybe one day in the future, when the bread's right, if we do start to take off,
Exactly.
maybe this might be a venture that we jump into again.
Do you think?
When I'm hot?
But Millie's an artist as well too.
But yeah, so
I
the
was saying,
studio
yeah,
is. I'm 100% advocate for the studio, but I am not like financially involved in the studio. I want him to do your thing, bro. Like spread
No,
your
yeah.
wings.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
mean, I'll say this there's lessons to be learned in every situation, right? So you can look at it from any perspective that you want to look at it.
Right.
Me particularly didn't bring up Millie in this particular situation for obvious reasons, but it's cool we got there. Anyway, my thought process behind it is the lesson to be learned is I think everybody needs to look at who they are as a person and realize where you can bring value to the market and where you can't bring
the key.
value to the market.
That's the key. brother.
Everybody tries to put on everybody's hat and everyone tries to do everything to be looked at as the guy when honestly you should probably stick to what your guns and butter is so that you can be looked at as somebody.
Guns and butter,
And
baby.
I
Yep.
think that is what's important. So kind of just hearing from what you heard, it was kind of, at the end of the day, I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm great at. I don't feel like I need to operate in a way that needs to take away from what I'm doing to do a
Or what
dream
you're
that
doing.
necessarily isn't my dream. And so I understand that fully. Most people would just be like, I'm going to look at it for the benefit of myself, which I think is human growth as a whole is real from you to be able to look at it and be like, oh, no, we need to step away from the situation.
And I take that as a Timbaland story because Timbaland wanted to be an artist, and then he was bigger as a producer.
Yeah, this is your time, Millie. Like, it's my time to record with you, but it's your time to become that engineer
Who wants to be Future? Who wants to be
that
Metro?
changes the outlook on the city, man. Like go do your thing because you changed my vision. Like you could do that for other people. There's no reason for me to
Just
block
as much
that
as
shine.
he changed you, you changed him.
Absolutely.
You know that.
Absolutely.
Every time y'all
yeah.
link, you'd be like, oh, shit. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But
All right, let's get into this album.
Yes, sir.
Madness, 10 songs, 28 minutes, no features. Talk to us about the project and why you decided it was time to unload the madness.
Yeah, like I said, it was a long 12 months finding a new career path to support the dream, finding a new engineer that I felt lucrative because, you know, the prices that he hooked me up with to create this, it was more art. It was more love off the art than like,
So,
have you guys
both of
ever
y'all.
been to studios where it's like, he not gonna put no love on my shit. Like he just looking for a bag. This was more like a brotherhood. Like it felt right, and it was. He knew my financial situation,
vice versa.
and it felt like art. Like this is what needs to happen. Like this is where I've been
Let's make something
headed.
happen.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad. I keep hearing something, and I have to address it. It's just not sitting right in my soul.
Yep.
And it's not that I disagree with anything that you're saying, because I'm not disagreeing with anything that you're saying.
right.
How can I say this right?
They giving too much.
I feel like at the end of the fucking day, what I'm asking you is to talk about why the people are listening to you, why the people are fans of you, and why the people that before you, and this is no disrespect to anybody that we're talking about, I would love to interview any nigga that we're talking about here. I just don't bring up other people's names because it's not about them. But since we're here, I do want to make it a topic of saying,
Right.
OG David James is a fire-ass artist before Madness. So when I ask you, why did you decide to unload an album? I'm not necessarily asking you from the perspective of Millie was a good engineer, because I respect all good engineers. But without a fire-ass artist, an engineer can engineer bullshit. So what I'm asking you is from the aspect of talk your fucking shit. Be confident in what we're doing here is about madness.
It's the hottest
and
shit.
I know
yeah.
that I know that's that, but it just keeps going back. This is now the third, fourth time particular artist or engineer or buddy, homie, done got brought up. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. But Madness was already on the project. I've heard these records before you got with Millie. To be respectful,
Yeah, you made the whole album.
Caitlyn came out in fucking September. You sent me that in September. You just got with Millie.
Well,
So,
no, he made the whole album and remade it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand, but I have the
it's like,
original
yeah.
mix that you
Well,
did
no,
at
it was-
Retro.
That's what I'm saying.
I never
I
did.
have the
Well, I
original-
didn't do Caitlin Clark there. I didn't do anything on Madness that you've heard. None of them were re-records. These were all fresh records. So I keep bringing the engineer up.
I'm not saying
I don't mean
it
to
in a
harp on the
bad way.
engineer,
In a
but-
bad way. I'm just asking.
No, not at all.
What I'm just asking.
Not at all.
In that
Bruh,
it's just like,
let's
damn,
get
nigga.
street. Let's get street for a second. When you find somebody who knows how to like when you sound
Yeah.
fire,
Yeah.
I went
I'm
crazy.
gonna fuck with you.
I already know what I'm doing, bro. As an artist, I know who the fuck I am. I have an identity. I know where I'm trying to go.
I know what I'm looking for.
I know I got slapped, bro. I stopped making music and I was itching the whole time, bro. And once that link up happened, it was like poof. Like
could
I
do
just
it.
got in there. I started finding. I'm always having beats, bro. I got fucking 20,000 like
That's not the
videos
problem.
on my
That's not the
YouTube.
problem.
So we just got up in there, and it was just streamlined, easy. Like this is who you are. That's why I'm saying going into 2025, it's gonna be a whole different regime for me because,
I could lose track in the studio type shit now.
bro, it's so easy. Like real
I don't
artists
have to worry about the producer, engineer, nigga, pop up. I'm on the mic all day.
when you have a sound and you start to figure out what the fuck you trying to do and you understand yourself. I've been doing this for 10 years, so it was just streamlined. Like, oh, bro, this is what I was waiting for, bro. I was waiting for something to happen where you could just boom, boom. We could just
if I had this a year ago type shit.
So
sort of thing. Yes.
2025 looks like give me 3 words.
So different, man. 3 words. Consistent, quality, and bars.
Unorthodox.
Bars is crazy.
I want to
That's what
say
you call
I do want to
boring,
say
nigga.
that I wasn't saying anything to bash engineers, producers,
No, not at all.
artists, any of
It's
the
your flow.
format.
How you
Yeah,
flow.
they know that. My sound,
What
yeah.
I'm asking, what I was pretty much just alluding to is just, I think artists or in general people, and this isn't to speak on you as a person because I know your work ethic and what you do. I think when people look at artists that they're a fan of and look at people that they are someone that they inspire to be like, they listen to what words people are saying. So, for example, when you're giving so much praise to an engineer, you're making a lazy nigga see what you're telling a lazy nigga to do is get a fire engineer and you don't have to work hard. And that's where I just got annoyed in that moment because I feel like no matter what, as an artist, you still have to put in the work. So yes.
Oh yeah, I've been making heat prior to Madness.
To get to that nigga, that's why I said it doesn't have to do with you. It was just like a
stepping
something else. Like
stones.
I was talking
Kind of
about,
like a rebirth.
I was talking to
sort of
literally
thing.
my boy about his artist that he has. And that was a whole conversation. He was like, I need to get with a better engineer. I need to find a better producer. I need to find this. And I was like, okay, well, tell him to send me his song so I can hear it.
Yeah.
And he literally sent me one song. And I'm like, well,
The fuck?
Wayne, this nigga sucks. Like, it's not anything about a
Wayne.
producer. It's not anything about an engineer. It's not anything about
it's
any of
everything.
that. That nigga has no work ethic. So until he has that, then I don't give a fuck if we found
Sonny
Mike
Digital.
Dean. Nigga.
Brother.
Mike Dean ain't gonna make his shit slap
Hear me
better.
Hear me out, bro. That you just nailed it on the head, bro. I've been so consistent and so focused on my craft that it's like Thanos, bro. It's that last Infinity Stone.
And
I already
for sure.
I already had the song. Like I already feel confident in what I'm putting out. I put out so much music. You could listen to it. You could listen to the growth. You could see the work ethic. But it's that last Infinity Stone that I feel like I needed. I was just waiting on that, bro. And that's what kind of just, when it clicked, Madness just kind of appeared damn near overnight. Because it's like
You in the studio, not even knowing.
You got-
song after song after song. And like, nigga,
I'm always working. I hear my voice. And I also
It's
hear,
just your
you
flow.
hear other artists.
your
and
workflow, you like.
you hear
another
other
one.
artists, you're like, damn, he don't sound that good. He just has a really good engineer. That's what turns people up. So it's kind of like the just the seasoning and the shit you've been cooking already.
For sure.
That's how
And
Scissor got poppin'.
that's why I harp on that, because I don't even need to dabble into
She can't sing.
all the other shit, all the work I put in before. It's already, it can show for itself. Now it's just like, all right, bet I got somebody with the same drive, and it's lucrative for me, and it's working out, and he has something that I'm looking for. He's kind of the missing puzzle piece, so to
Dubs
speak.
in the
Why
chat.
So-
the album cover? Like, what was the concept behind that?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Because the boy's on fire. No, I'm saying.
Shit,
Fire means water.
Well, I come from
Elemental.
Reno, so it's like I've always had my face on pretty much damn near every cover. And for this one, I kind of wanted to my Reno fam, everybody in Reno over there, bro, like, we don't have the beach. But I'm from the beach at heart, man. Like, I was born and
I got
raised
the
in
lake,
Oxnard.
nigga. What you mean?
Yeah, like, I was born and raised in Oxnard. So this cover, kind of a wave with the fire, it just made sense to me because the tape is madness. Like, it's like I said, you could go to track 9. it's a straight rock joint.
Yeah.
And then track 7 is a
Whole
straight
different
up
bit. That's a
track
whole
7 damn near
different
like
bit.
what's up
That
June?
boy, you got a Glock on you, huh?
I like that vest, brother.
That boy got a Glock on him. He has to.
But yeah, like that
'Cause what
track
it-
7 hoo like it's a weird ass like
I thought you
fucking
had.
Rager like cocaine like crazy headbanger
I
song.
was like, he loves Sublime.
And then you
obviously.
got that like straight rock, you got that not rock, that straight rap joint in Gentleman Sweep where I'm just barring out. And then you got Caitlin Clark that, like I said, is a Cash Cold Bean type beat. The whole point of the tape was I have versatility, and the end of the outro to the album is called Versatile Rappers. I threw that in there for a reason because the hook says something along the lines of versatile rappers, we never stress on the BPM, beats per minute. Artists know it don't matter what it is, it's all madness. There is no lane. You know, when you hear a certain album from a certain artist, you expect a certain sound. With this album, it's like I just tried to show you kind of everything I got, and that's how I've been for most of my career.
That's how it came, bro. Honestly,
So madness was
listen to
just
it.
like, this is madness, bro. You gonna go from, if you put that bitch on shuffle, you gonna be confused as fuck, bro. Like
Bro.
there's gonna be this
Bruh.
type of joint, and that's why the wave with the fire, I felt like it resonated with the whole aesthetic of
Madness.
of madness.
Madness,
Like yeah, just something different. There's gonna be
fits the
videos
title.
on there that are gonna be weird too. Like what the fuck? He dropped Caitlin Clark, but now he got this
Question.
weird ass like it just it's supposed explosion.
No.
Unauthorized. What's up with the one
No.
I'm in? What's that feature talking? What's that looking
Nothing.
for? The future.
Shut up.
That's next
What?
album talk. The one we in the video.
Nothing. Shut up.
Ooh, this my shit.
Hey, turn me up.
Hey, shout out to Andrew Reese.
We on the road with a full tank.
Waiter, I need a
And she
check,
ride like a
please.
Mustang. I'ma need another Red Bull. I'm trying to clean it like a blood stain. In the kitchen, get the lunch made. Every new song in the vault heavy, even though I had to cut weight. He committed like a pump fake. All like double C on it. This shit isn't cheap on it. She fucked the whole team on it. And you just put a ring on it. I just fell asleep on it. Bounce that shit and lean on it. Yeah, the smartest women give me dumb brain. How you tryna do the rap shit? You only putting in the chump change.
What?
All right.
Till I'm talking to the bitch, say, let it go ahead, let your nuts hang. You gon' see me on the front line.
You gonna see me with the bands out. Come and find me when it crunch time. Let's go.
In the bed doing Benny Hannes. Reaching for me like she went beyond me. It's getting hot, so I had to call it. In Tahoe, we had the leg. We left on the interstate. And she tryna give me face. I thought we was on a break. But you know I couldn't wait. You might better let it go. My bank got the revenue. She hit me, I'm coming through. Okay. In Tahoe, we had the lake. We left on the interstate. And she tryna give me face. I thought we was on a break. But you know I couldn't wait.
Boy going crazy. Ball like double C on it.
This shit isn't cheap on me. She fucked the whole team.
Let me
on
see
me.
you hit it.
And you just put a ring
Nah,
on
you
it.
got
I
that,
just
big
fell
dog.
asleep on it. Bounce that shit and lean on it. Yeah, the smartest women give me dumb brain. How you tryna do the rap shit? You only putting in the chump change. Pillow talking to the bitch, say a lot of go ahead, let your nuts hang.
Let your nuts hang.
You gon' see me on the
Fact.
front line. You gon' see me with the bands on.
Fact.
Come and find me when it's crunch
Say it
time.
with your chest. Aloha, motherfucker.
Aloha, nigga.
All like double C on it. This shit isn't cheap on me. She fucked the whole team on me. And you just
And you
put a
slid
ring
this
on it. I
bitch.
just fell asleep.
That's
on
a
it.
slider
Bounce that shit and
show,
lean on it.
man.
Obviously, I didn't heard this. I didn't see the
We go
video.
up to this shit.
Yeah, you already know.
However, that shit's great.
She called me baby.
Big
Nah, it's
CC,
clapper,
Christian
man.
Clark. Hey, can I? Thank you.
Sorry.
Big CC,
Check
I
out.
just wanted the fans to hear the slap that didn't get to hear the slap, but you screaming and yelling.
I cannot deny a hit when
know
I
what?
hear it.
God damn.
We gonna get you a job in WWE. You better do
get
that.
you a job.
Call Vince McMahon Jr.
Yeah, don't call him.
Big CC, Christian Clark, talk to us about the session, how that song came about.
Yeah, Christian Clark.
Caitlin Clark, you.
I got him.
Don't matter.
I'm
The
fucking
bitch.
with you.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't even supposed to. Like she was popping off, and I think she got them into the play. I don't know. She was balling out this year, man.
Big hate.
And I'm a white artist, man. So I kind of just.
Shout out to the whites.
She's balling. She doing her shit, man. And
So I'm Caitlin Clark.
I was like, shout out to homegirl. I made the hook. I was drunk, man. I ball like double C. Just got everything kind of floated together, and I feel like Caitlin Clark is a interesting name to have. I'm sure a lot of people have used it, but for this certain tape, like the name kind of resonated. It was a bopper. She was going crazy. She will probably go crazy next year, and I support her. She's super dope.
Maybe she'll hear this.
And yeah, kind of in hopes of maybe something goes viral one day where like she catches wind of it, and
Her anthem.
that be fire. Yeah, ball like double C on it. Like this shit isn't cheap. I don't know, it just kind of gelled together. Like I said, the whole Madness tape in general was just weird. Like we just made, just do what I do. Like you said, bro.
Shut
It's like,
the fuck up, nigga. You're bothering the fuck out of me. Shut the fuck up.
Did you see her golf swing yet?
what?
Caitlin Clark's golf swing? She's trying to go pro-am. You know that, right?
Caitlin Clark?
She's trying to go pro golfer. Amateur.
No one knows shit about golf but you. He don't know shit about
in the
golf but you.
WNBA.
He's talking about his song, not actually her. Sorry.
No, it's all good, bro. Glass is funny as hell. But yeah, man, it just the hook gelled together. The name resonated with what I was saying. It all.
You dropped a music video this morning,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and you and your partner in crime in the cinematography world, she always rocking with you. Talk to us about
Oh, man.
Planet Hours and how that relationship came about.
Yeah, y'all go shoot her a follow, man. Super dope. So trip out, like when I first initially moved to Oxnard, didn't really have a fan base out here. She was one of the few people who like genuinely supported. And you know how a lot of bitches, man, they slide in your DMs and they try or vice versa, like they just looking for they don't really like the music, so to speak,
trying to
but
see
they
some.
just trying to see some, or they trying to get at you, whatever. This instance, she was actually a genuine supporter, man. She was really dope, like balling out for me, bro. And I don't really talk to women crazy like that, so over the years, we just always had this connection with her support, and for her husband too, man.
Now these people
super
be cool though.
super cool ass dude, bro. I kind of watched her get married and do her thing. Love her family, bro. You know, we're invited to all the get-togethers and whatnot. It's just kind of gelled over time, and I've always kind of included her. She looks good on camera. Me finding models is a weird thing because I don't really, like I said, I don't talk to
It's
girls.
not like out there
so
to
I'm not
be
trying to
asking,
like
yeah.
pay. I'm not
No,
trying
that's
to pay
real, though.
bitches for shit. So it's always worked out for the aesthetic that I've been going for. And this will probably be our last one.
That's 3.
I think 3 or 4.
That's-
4 or 3.
3 or 4.
Might be 3.
It must
Yeah, it
3.
might be 3.
It's 3.
But that's
Yeah.
lit though.
And she's
like,
so supportive.
No, did she do the cowboy one?
No,
No.
that's
So
another
that's
girl.
3.
So 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
But
That's
she
3.
cool as fuck though. That's dope.
Yeah,
as
she
fuck.
got to
That
be done
she's-
after that. That's
yeah,
a
that
trilogy.
she's able
She
to-
gotta
Yeah,
be
she's
yeah.
done.
She gotta
for
be done.
sure. That was it. It was like because I
She gotta
feel
be
like
done.
I didn't even utilize it in the beginning. Like I should have done something doper. But like I said, with me and music, stuff just be happening on the fly, and I'm like, oh, you trying to be in it? Like,
Right.
oh yeah, I'm down. Like, wow, we'll be over there at that time anyway.
Right.
Like it's never super coordinated or like, oh yeah, pull up, I need you in this. And she's always down, supportive, man. And
Someone you can always hit and she's
so
always
this-
going to slide through.
yeah, so this last one, it was like she was going through some shit or whatever that day. It almost didn't happen, but I was like, bruh, this is gonna be her. I'm starting my new identity. So I gotta have you for one because you're my biggest supporter. If I ever sell out a stadium, like you, your husband, everybody's getting
Yeah, everybody in here.
front row to everything, you know. Daughter, beautiful daughter, nice family. My
Shit's
girl,
dope,
my
bro.
girl gets along with them super well. They're good friends. So, moving forward, it was kind of like a farewell tour with this Caitlin Clark one. It was like All right, bro.
This is it.
Thank you.
This is a montage to you. We're done with
Yeah,
this shit. Yeah.
thank you for turning me up, bro, and being such a big support system.
Yeah.
But moving forward, I'm gonna take this shit serious,
seriously,
a little
yeah.
serious, and like we're gonna start gelling because all that old shit, it's history now, you know. So
Shout out to Planet Hours, man. She's
Yup.
fire. Met her a couple times. She's dope.
yeah, super cool person,
Husband's
man.
dope too.
Husband. dope, too.
Absolutely, man. Aaron, he's a goat, man.
Yeah.
For all my relationship kings, man, should be hard, brother. Should be hard, bro.
Cut his ass up.
100 on the dash, we high. Used to soup you at the spot in a two-door ride. It's alright. Are we alright? Remember all the things that you said to me. I tried to keep it real with you, but you never see my side. My side. But I know that's just the tequila talking. I see it in the way you walking. Why you do this shit so often? Why you do this shit, be honest. I know it's tequila talking. Tequila talking. 1942, yeah, I spent that. 1942 playing get backs. Watch your fucking mouth.
Get that airdrop in there real quick, man. Come on, turn me up.
Shout out to the airdrop.
Hey, V. Line them up.
On the 101, the Burbank in the Tesla with the smoke in it. Black on black interior, so you might see the curve in it. Why they hate to see me do my thing? It's like a curse, ain't it? It's like a curse, ain't it? What's up in your purse, baby? Yeah, okay, I'm back again. Indy 500 did a lap again. They just wanna see me go and rap again. Try to put the 5 up on the map again. Let's go. Wait for the wind up. We knocking home runs. We doing this shit independent on what's on. You know the next drop. Be the best drop. When I touch mics, heads turn. Next pop. All his flows tied. He should probably work it less swamp. Made that pussy pop. She gon' throw it for the one time. Eat that pussy good. She gon' let me eat it lunchtime. Hit it from the back. She gon' get it at the right time. Yeah, I do what I wanna do. I could probably explain how I really feel, but I never wanted to. How you drop 4 mixtapes and an album you ain't even... What? What? I don't wanna talk to nobody unless it's an interview. Yeah, 24 coming to an end. How these rappers hanging off the ledge? How the fuck I'm spending like 2, 3, 4 days in the stew again? I got a track record. I just hit them with the backstepper. I just hit them with the cross 2, 3, leave. Jordan with the backbreak. Yeah, I done seen this shit 100 times. How you go from the home court to the other side with the other guys? Stop playing, you a fucking lie. You couldn't kill me like I'm Deadpool. They don't wanna see me spread wings, so I started pouring up a Red Bull. I'ma show you what I've been through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Tequila Talk.
Yes,
Talk to us
sir.
about that record and how that came about. Because as your brother, I know you do not drink tequila, nigga. So who is you talking about? Tequila talking. Y'all niggas
certain
only drink
someone.
vodka.
Yeah, I'm a vodka drinker,
Big
man.
Y'all
Gang
niggas
shit,
only
baby.
drink vodka.
Y'all niggas.
So
Oh, no.
it was off of y'all had a bad. It was one of them nights.
Nah, we had a. I'm an alcoholic. I'm an open alcoholic, bro. But we had our phases, bro. Started out with whiskey. You know, I don't know. Drinkers might relate. Like you go through phases. When I was
Jack will
younger, bro,
beat
we
you
had the
up.
Four Loko phase, bro. I had,
Fuck.
you know, there was a bunch of
Fuck.
phases, but tequila happened to land in that phase at a certain point, a bad point. It wasn't a good time.
I'm still in it.
Yeah, so I mean, we gone through it, man. Everybody knows if you've been in a relationship, you've been with a girl, bro. It's like sometimes your girl acts the fuck up off of tequila. Any drink in general, but tequila especially for this certain someone I'm talking about. So that song was just one of those. You do too much. Tequila not your friend. You are not you. You're not you when you're hungry. You need a Snicker.
That shit is crazy. Boy,
Yeah, I done been through hell and
Boy, need
back,
that
bro.
nougat.
Hell and back, man. Yeah, that intro was I think a Baby Keem type beat. There's a song by him called Honest. So I got inspired by that, but it felt too short. So once you go through that tequila phase, when she's all fucked up and talking out of her neck, so to speak.
Talking out your neck.
Talking out your neck. The second half of the song was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm popping my shit sort of energy.
Now I'm drinking tequila talk.
Yeah,
out my
now
neck.
I'm a turn up,
I'ma
bro.
talk out my neck.
Like, I'm sad as fuck, crying. I think shit falling off, but wait, I'm gonna remember who I am.
I'ma
the
talk out
second
my
half
neck.
was supposed to be like kind of like a double entendre. Tequila talk, sad, going through it. Tequila talk, let me pop my shit. I ain't worried about none of that drama. So that's what, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting paid today. Carmelo with the fadeaway. What they saying in the room when I'm not there? What they saying in the room when I look away? Half the time they lie inside your face. Yeah. Half the time they lie into your face. It's why I'm going 50-50. Big A and Millie with me. I blow
That
smoke
nigga
like
was so
coke.
happy you said his name in the song.
Oh,
That nigga was
ecstatic,
so
bro.
happy. That's all that
Ecstatic,
nigga
bro.
kept saying Friday. Bro, he said my name in the song, bro. It's my part, bro. I'm like, bro.
Checks out. Look.
That's lit. Checks out.
I know they miss me.
Yeah, he was there that night in the studio. I had to. I felt guilty. He didn't deserve it, but yeah.
He said nigga doesn't deserve it. It's crazy, bro. Shout out Big A, bro. Big A be
That's my
deserving.
brother, bro.
Big A, bro.
Shout out Big A,
Nah,
man.
it's one night. It's a story I got. We'll tell it another time, but that shit was great.
There's plenty.
On me.
I got a Bible full of stories.
On me, bro. We can write.
No cap. I love that song.
Shout out to
That song's
Big A,
so fire.
That's
Yeah,
good.
bro. Beat crazy. Yeah, it's a good.
It's a good one, bro.
It's a good record, man.
Galito Rain Clouds.
Galito Rain Clouds.
What is it?
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on, Galito.
What is it called?
Gelato weed.
Bitch, you laughing at dyslexic, so if I laugh at you doing something,
Then
now
I'm
what?
gonna be wrong.
Now
Fuck
what?
all
So
that.
now
shit
you
is
feel,
funny to
now
me.
you're a bad person because you're making fun of like
Hey,
that's like
gelato,
making
nigga.
fun of our
He
kid.
said gelato.
That's like making fun of a kid that was in special ed classes. What type of
Fuck
nigga
them
is you?
kids.
Damn,
What type of
type of
nigga is
nigga is
you?
you?
What type of nigga is you, bro?
Fuck them kids.
What type of nigga is
Fucked up
you?
ass nigga.
Damn, bro. Now I ain't want to interview you
I
no
just
more.
Yeah,
thought it
fucking
was funny.
Fucked up ass nigga.
Hey,
fuck you,
Mosey
nigga.
Moody.
Well, that
Moody.
nigga gelato. You don't even smoke. So the first thing in my mind is gelato.
Hey.
You don't even smoke gelato.
They do
Ice
smoke.
cream.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about shit, nigga.
All right,
Okay.
gelato rain cloud.
I love that. I'm gonna clip that. Clip it, bro. We
Gelato
live.
rain
I
cloud.
wanna interview.
What are the records where you show rap ability, but you chose to rap on it different than usual? Talk to us about the flow and what made you decide to attack it that way.
Kind of first 5 songs were a lot of energy, high energy. I just wanted to get back to a singing rap hook with a monotone flow. I feel like I thrive in that area. And I just needed something to slow down the tape. You know what I mean? Because it was kind of high energy for the first 5. Caitlin Clark, like the one we just heard, Tequila Talk. So Dreams of Getting Paid is right before that one. So I just wanted to like slow that bitch down a little bit and bar out, so to speak, because I could still rap. I've kind of been leaning more towards melodies on this tape, but I just wanted to rap and kind of show my fun, versatile flow with a heartfelt hook, and the beat spoke to me. I love the sample. So it just worked out, bro, for a nice bridge into the second weird half of Madness. You know, that's where it kind of bridges into the weirder song, like the rock joint and the different sound, you know. There it is, bro. I love that sample.
Yeah, control you, that's crazy. I ain't SZA or Jay-Z. Melatonin my flow, cause I ain't wrote in like 8 weeks. Percocet with the Molly, the dragon I'm never chasing. Nah. You know this life can be so chastising. Rest and love the mag. No, this shit is all divine timing. Yeah, follow me through the jungle. I'm picking up like Matumbo. Can't solve a problem, Columbo, huh? For all my dogs, I go to bed, no Jeter. This one right here, that's a heater. Coldest one I spit in a minute, fresh up out the freezer. Keys up on my lap for the whip and one for the skeezer. Jesus, praying a lot lately. Yeah, working a lot lately. Fucking these hoes, not me. Getting this money OD. Gelato ring close. Hope I made my mama proud. In the sky, I'm looking up. In the sky, I'm looking up. Gelato ring close. Hope I made my mama proud. In the sky, I'm looking up. In the sky, I'm looking up. Gelato ring clouds. Telekinesis, I'm higher than Venus. Jesus, why the whole pie higher than the leases? Born hard like a prison yard, and I'm going far in the sky like a fucking star. And if we talking about some money, I'ma listen. What's your number? At the gym, I'm picking up. We steady working on this jumper. Hey, yo, Millie, meet me at the lab. We need another thumper. It was raining, so I brought that Oklahoma City Thunder. Gelato ring clouds. We are not the same like the stripes on a tiger's bag. You outdated, prehistoric, man. Y'all flows whack. But everything I spit is crack. And you mad? Why you mad? You mad? Why you mad? Google me, dog, cause all these flows encrypted. I go to bat for my family. I feel like Cal Ripken. Don't test me, I got answers. Yo, girl really want the D on her, no Sanders. Tight, like I hit it with 2 hammers. You watching me from the screen, 13 cameras. If you know what I was saying, then you'd understand. Bitch, I'm from the beach, come play in the sand.
Yes, sir, sir. Gelato. Gelato rain clouds. My bad. Gelato rain clouds. My bad. My bad.
I don't even know.
What's your biggest fear, bro? As an artist, just listening to your music and then knowing you personally, I know how you feel about giving your heart out, but also at the same time, I feel sometimes you just be overthinking or get overwhelmed, where you have to take certain long breaks or certain things to get your mind right? So when I know you still love music while making those musics and stuff like that, so that's never the issue. But I know kind of just how you are when it comes to certain things. What is your biggest fear? Like, what makes you kind of get that way? Because money sounds nice. Yeah. Money sounds nice. It sounds nice, but then you can give an answer that sounds nice, or you could give a real answer between. Because you also talked about it earlier, between also being in a space to where you're evolving. You were in a dark time this year, so kind of just getting outside of that. But that doesn't necessarily, I guess, answer my fearful question. So when you look in the mirror, what is kind of the things that?
Yeah, it's one of those things where you invest all your time, your whole life into music, and you kind of don't want to let people like you down, myself down. You see the end goal. Sometimes you kind of get scared of not being able to reach heights that you know you're capable of, bro. And I want to be the best artist that I can be. So sometimes I feel like, what the fuck we doing on here?
You're good. You're good. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, I mean, failure, like, you never want to fail, man. As much as people hate to admit it, you know what you're capable of, bro. Like, you want to be that. So I think being a failure and losing, not winning and not reaching the height that I want to reach, and knowing that it's because of alcoholism, substance abuse, lack of work ethic, finances, that's super scary. Yeah. Like, bro, you could have done it, but you let everything get in the way. You blocked your own blessings. And having to live with that, being 40 one day, like, damn, bro, that whole time you should have been going crazy, but you were drunk every day, or you were doing a bunch of blow, or you were partying, you were fucking just fucking off. You have to live with that now, because you can't be a rapper if you can't start a rap career at 40. That's the scariest part, is you blocked your own blessings and you had it in the bag, but you fucked that up yourself.
Got it going
And
over.
you have to live with that now. Now you gotta have a great job. I like me and my instance, like you have a great job, whatever. That job don't bring no substance to your life.
Go
your
do what
art
you want,
and your
yeah.
career,
Yeah.
you know you're capable of something, but the fear of looking back, like, damn, I really dropped the ball on that. I had it all made and ready. I had people in my corner. I had people like this girl right here I just met coming to do podcasts with me. I had everything in line. What the fuck? Why didn't you go 100%? That's what I'm scared of. And that's why I work so hard.
Real.
I feel it.
Real. Best answer you've given the whole fucking day. Favorite song on the album versus favorite session?
Favorite song, Gentleman Sweep, my favorite song. The video made me love it even more too. That's coming out soon. And then what was the second?
Favorite session?
Favorite session. The first session that we had, the first session I had with Millie, and I believe we made Gentleman Sweep. Yeah.
So Gentleman Sweet. Favorite song, favorite session?
Favorite session.
Favorite
Yeah.
song. Bet that.
One take too. Gentleman Sweep was
Nice.
first time linking with him.
Dope shit.
And I always write, like my notes are full. And I found the beat and he was like, I was like, throw it on.
Hey, bro.
And
Take a walk, brother.
and we we knocked out the song in one take. You could hear my watch beeping too, because it beeps every hour.
Yeah.
So you can hear
You can hear it on
there's a
thing.
part in there where it beeped and he's like, should we redo it? And I was like, honestly, nah, we just did that one take. Like, it was emotional as hell. Like, this is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the moment where I was like, oh yeah, we got
Got
something
it.
here,
Right.
bro. We got something here. We just did that in one take. Yeah. Good session.
Fire. All right. Game time.
Yep.
Usually I ask if anybody got extra questions, but we done did that. Black and white time.
Bro, nah, fuck that,
Simple.
brother.
I got a question real quick.
Fuck your question, nigga.
Fuck this nigga,
Black and
bro.
white time. It's either this side or this side of the coin. You played it before.
Max the questions
you
out,
ready?
nigga.
Black and white.
Never played it, but
You've
yeah.
played it on
He don't
Uno and
recall.
Friends.
On our
Black
other
and
show.
Friends. You played it on Seventh
Seventh
Spill.
Spill. Yeah, on
Uno
our
and
other
Friends. This side of the
Hey,
coin,
he
this
white,
side of the
man.
coin. I'm gonna give you
Relax.
two choices. You pick which one fits better.
Okay,
Which
I'll
one
figure it
works
out.
for
I
Joe?
haven't played it, but I'll figure it out.
Mac Miller or Wiz?
Mac.
You could give why if you want. Lil Wayne or Green Day?
Lil Wayne.
Linkin Park or Eminem?
Eminem.
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Ice cream or cake?
Ice cream.
Popular rap or classic rock?
Classic rock.
Shooters or White Claws?
What kind of shooter?
Don't fall.
Is it
99
vodka?
99 proof.
It'd be the
Yeah.
greatest thing ever.
I'm a drinker, man. I'll take a shooter.
Performing with the band or with the track?
Where are you going?
If the energy's right, I'll take the band.
Oh, yeah, taking a walk.
Take the band.
If the energy's right and if we gelling, but it's hard with my sound. So, but I think it's a lot doper performance. Like, it's funner for live people who are listening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Family Guy or The Simpsons?
Family Guy. Sorry.
Have your own slot machine at the Golden Nugget or own the world's biggest little sign?
I'm thrown out of the Golden Nugget in Reno for life. I'm banned. That's an actual true story. But I would take the sign.
Spend a night in downtown Reno dive bar or attend a mega party at the Grand Sierra Resort.
If my dad's there, dive bar all day. If I'm solo and on bullshit, Grand Sierra.
Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Oh, me, Ski.
Facing fear or facing vulnerability?
Facing vulnerability. Fear's a part of life.
Being right or being happy?
Happiness.
Would you rather have more time or more money?
Time.
Drown or burn to death?
Drown. Burning hurts like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
burning, fuck
I
that.
think drowning, you just say fuck it, you just start swallowing, and then you good.
And the
Pause,
last
but
question
yeah.
of the day for me, yeah, pause that one. That one was crazy.
Pause. You beat
It's
me
okay.
to it.
I
It was
got
okay,
you.
it's okay.
It's all good. We
It's
all
okay.
here
Me
to
too.
help
It's
each
okay.
other, nigga.
That was crazy.
Clip that.
That was crazy.
Clip that. Y'all got me
that
fucked up.
one.
but
The
clip
last
that.
question of the day for me, I changed it. So before it was, would you rather have more time or more money? Just felt like niggas was answering that shit too good. So hopefully this gives you a little bit more thought process.
Right.
More knowledge or more wisdom?
More wisdom.
That shit was too easy too. All right, I'm
More
finding the other
wisdom
one.
all day.
Bruh.
Absolutely.
Okay, do you want to elaborate why?
Ooh, I have one.
I want to hear hers.
No,
But
no answer.
yeah, more wisdom. I know what the fuck I'm doing with music. I don't need any more knowledge. I understand the process. I need wisdom for what's to come, for what I don't know. You don't know what's coming. Getting old is weird, bro. It's coming. It comes fast. I need wisdom all day.
Peace or power?
Fuck. I love music so much that power sounds real nice, but it always comes with a price.
Yeah.
I'll take peace. It's everything, bro.
Better for the mental.
If you exactly, it goes back to mental health. I don't know how many times I've been down bad, bro, like mentally,
On me, bro.
and it sucks.
It's
So,
terrible. Fuck
Peace.
that.
You start to appreciate even being broke, but if you're happy and peaceful, it's the best. Yeah.
For real.
I agree.
What's the song you want the world to hear right now? One song.
Gentleman Sweet.
Figured.
Yep. I fuck with the name too. The name kind of just sounds
Gentleman
dirty.
Sweet.
It's kind of dirty.
Good 4-1 swag. Good 4-1.
Tight,
Gentlemen,
tight
gentlemen.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Pretending you fuck with somebody crazy, that shit is a chore. Stand on what you feel, cause you ain't getting no seat on the tour. When I'm on top, I parachute you some tickets for 4. Bitch, I got Lamborghini dreams in my Honda Accord. I put it in with no return, it's a charity fund. Some of my brothers, they got degrees, some carrying guns. He been holding up the ego, we walk with a hunch. I'm way too focused to let these hoes put me in a funk. Yeah, 444, the collection garage. I'm writing what I feel now. No, this is not a facade. How you not a scammer, but you still coming off as a fraud? How you expecting results, then you gon' move like a sloth? Fraudulent flows, I'm hitting the nose. Bitch, I'm way up like a falcon, you hang with the crows. I'm playing with these beats, you play with your nose. I make deposits on myself for the records. I'm rocking phasos, but I don't force nothing. Patient with the drops, I'ma have the spot jumping. I'm so west side, I don't even need a compass. I need 100 bands, I ain't even got a trumpet. I lost a family and I thought I figured out what the grief was. But losing your mama, it hit different like T-Sugs. Taking shit for what it's worth and giving no refunds. I've been through the worst and you can hear it in these subs. I got a little sister, she don't talk to me cause of my father. I got a wifey at the crib who just wanted a daughter. I got a brother that's not
You hear the
blood,
watch beat?
pushing me farther. I got a cousin on the bench when he should be a starter. I got an uncle in the city that's leaving my auntie. I got a bit of baby mama who trying to knock me. I know some rappers in the city who trying to copy. Check me at the front door, bitch, like we stuck in the lobby. Yeah, the sage burning, my feet is up. From 21 to 25, felt I was losing touch. What they say, man, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Straight out the bottle, I found a way to relax. I'm dressing in a Pendleton, I'm real, check the skeleton. I wonder if you love me or do you just like adrenaline? We came from the same section, why you keep pretending then? We similar, but we just not the same, like a synonym, I'm different. You was walking, homie, I just pedaled in. I gave you one and then I still swept. That's a gentleman's. Shit. That's a gentleman's. Gentleman's sweet. OG. 197. Bleed.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is Gentleman Sweet by OG David James.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all go get that madness, man. You want to plug in anything before we get on out of here?
Nah, man. I love what y'all doing over here, bro. It's super dope. I'm glad I'm a part of it, and I appreciate the support, man. Go fuck with me. This album hot, bro. I'm about to be turning up next year too, man. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of shows, opportunities with y'all, with myself, and just I'm about to just unlock my creative side. You know, it's been a long year, just itching to get back. This was just kind of a warm up, so. This podcast, perfect timing, man. So appreciate y'all, bro. Of
course,
and I
brother.
love you too, Phil. You got something coming too, man.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We
You
about
know
to be
it's coming.
turned, bro.
Yeah, it's about to
I
be
love you
dirty.
too, bro.
The last record
That's
we
gang
dropped was 2023 December.
Yeah, and we almost
This shit was
we
crazy.
almost
bro.
coasted all the way
A
through.
year anniversary for the 9/7 shit?
7-9.
Yeah, it just
9/7,
came
bro.
up, but we're gonna do. We
About
got
to.
something that's coming. We,
Okay.
Yeah, off the muscle too.
That's
I
my
mean,
brother. Like we,
Yeah.
that's
that,
different.
That video fucked the game
Family
up,
shit.
though.
Yeah, low key it did. I think it started
because they're
started a little
Yeah.
movement, but it's okay. Let's go.
Yes,
But
sir,
yeah,
yes,
man, go
sir.
stream it. Appreciate y'all, brother. I'm about to go be the Grinch right now for a toy drive. And
Shout out to the
Armstrong.
Grinch, bro.
Ooh. Hey, make sure you
It'll be
two-step
over
it.
when this comes out, but yeah.
Well, you just say yesterday. He'll come out tomorrow.
It's today. Right now, I'm actually
Yeah, so tomorrow.
10 minutes late.
So yesterday.
What's
But
your
yeah,
favorite?
It's
I'll
okay.
be the Grinch. If you go to the toy drive at the capsule, I'll be there. I'm the Grinch. I'm late. He's mad as hell. He's probably cut me off. He's
It's all
like,
good. He'll be all right. That nigga be all
How
right.
long you been on tour?
Well, I'm the name Uno's, Phyllis Driller, Taylor, Glass. We're the Iceberg Lounge. And
Yes, sir.
before we get out of here,
sir.
want to leave y'all with a
Thank you.
very special message. Wake up every day and strive for perfection. And when you come up short, because you definitely will come up short, wake up and do it again. We're the Iceberg Lounge, and I'll see y'all next week. Big Burr.
my
Big
dog.
Bird. Yeah, wake up and do it
Bishop
again,
B.
bitch.
Big beaters.
Wake up and do it again, bitch.